Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another exciting episode of What's Your Take Media podcast. I'm your host, Sarah Rosina, joined by my co-host,
the good brother, Sean Black.
Yeah, so it has been a minute since we have been on air.
Quite a
weeks.
while. Has
Few
it been
weeks.
a few weeks?
It's been a few weeks.
It was only like yesterday.
Yeah, well, to us.
Yeah, that's right. That's
But to the audience out there, our apologies. But,
We're back.
things is going on.
right.
It is the summertime and all
right.
vacations and things. Yeah. But, yes, if you're out there and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and follow us. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you get your podcast, you will find us, as well as on YouTube. We are on YouTube now. You can see our smiling faces.
Yes,
Smiling
there you
faces.
go. There you go. And all the 5,000 people that listen to the
Yes, yeah, that's quite a number.
That listen to us on the podcast. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so
very
much. I appreciate you out there. We appreciate you. And, if you'd like to give some feedback, you can rate us on Apple Podcasts. But we do have an email address, even if you'd like to be a guest. Because, if you've been, following the show, we do have guests from time to time. Yeah, it's fun. It's good times. So our email address for that is whatyourtakemedia@gmail.com. And we are on social media.
That's right.
Yes,
That's
What's Your
right.
Take Media.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what's going on in the world?
Let's see. High gas prices.
Yeah, it ain't high. What are you talking about?
Really, we just say everything is high.
Now, I know you in the church, but in your former life, did you ever go to the casino?
I used to work at the casino. I didn't tell you that?
No.
Well, I worked at the buffet.
How many lives have you had?
Well, Sean, we
Lord.
a little older.
Speak for yourself.
We,
I'm a young, spry 42.
we've lived a little life. I've had quite a few jobs.
That's right.
And so, yes, but outside of like just leisure, I was never a casino person. Like,
Really?
I'm the person, I don't like to spend money. No, a dollar.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not finna put no five. No, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, we don't have that in common. So what's happening at the gas? What it really got me is at the casino. If you win, you just watch the little numbers change, and and it's going up, and you're just excited. And then at the gas station, I did that. I was watching. I had to catch myself. I'm like, wait, no.
Yeah, that's not the same thing.
I meant to put something on it. I didn't mean to put the whole thing.
Yeah, that's Some people, I've heard of that a lot from people. They're saying, it gets to a certain point, they're just like, I gotta stop. I couldn't take it no more.
No,
and they ain't even full. They're like, no,
I'm
I
good.
just
I'm
90.
I'm gonna phone this in.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a bit rough out there.
Yeah, it's a little
I've been reading news articles and things, and oh my gosh, I promise you, was it 14? There's some areas outside of the United States we got $4 or $5. Oh my gosh, I heard like 8, 9, 10, 11.
For gas?
Yes,
Oh,
like Korea.
no.
It was some places they were naming on the radio. I was like, wait a second.
Who did we tick off?
I don't know. But just the cost of living in general is outrageous right now. Oh, my goodness.
That's right.
All I can say is you better know Jesus.
That's right. That's right.
Because he'll keep you. He's a provider.
That's right.
I'm a witness.
There you go.
Amen.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what's going on out in our celebrity world?
Celebrity.
Yes.
Maybe that's what we should call it. Celebrity news.
Celebrity news.
Yes, we're changing it today.
That's right.
Okay.
You're welcome.
So, yes, entertainment news. So something recent, and I was kind of sad. I was like, no, I liked him. Now, he's not like a mainstream. Well, to me, he is, but I don't think a lot of people would know this actor like they know Robert Downey Jr. So James Cain just died. He died on July 6th. He died of natural causes. He was 82 years old. I'm going to help you. He was in the Las Vegas series that was on. Okay, let me help you again. He was Sonny in The Godfather. Okay. This I'm sure you're going to get. So you remember Elf with Will Ferrell?
Oh, yeah.
He's the dad. He was the dad. Misery!
Oh.
Okay.
I got you.
See,
All right.
but as I was saying all that, he had very versatile actor.
I got you. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
he does have a son that's an actor as well. He looks just like him.
Really?
He's on that Hawaii Five-0 show, that
Okay.
rebooted.
Yeah,
He's on there.
Okay.
But yeah, he just died. I was like, oh, well, he was a great actor.
He was.
He was.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, there it is.
My sister was sad because she's a big Godfather.
I just saw a light bulb go on.
Yeah, I did
above your
that.
head.
See? She's a big Godfather, and she know Ray Liotta had passed.
Oh, yes, before that, yeah.
So it was just a bad day for her.
Like, dang, Godfather Dang. Who else for the pass
I
up from the
know.
movies?
Yeah, let it go. Let it
Okay.
go. All right.
Alrighty. So, yeah, I got that going. And Well, you got something?
Man, so back in the day, my favorite music back in the day was the Big Four. All right, I loved Elvis.
Okay.
I love Michael Jackson.
Okay.
I love Alanis Morissette.
Oh yes.
And I love Weird Al Yankovic.
That's an interesting collection you have there.
Hey.
So this is your Big Four.
You don't disrespect Weird
Wait,
Al.
I mean, you said it like it was the whole world's Big Four, but this is your Big Four.
It was Michael, and Weird Al was on his coattails. Yeah, what are you talking about?
So you're going to watch the Weird Al movie when it comes out?
There's a movie?
Okay.
Again.
I thought you were a fan.
Where's Michael's movie? Weird Al. Well, anyway. Look, so I was so surprised to see in the Twitter wars, Alanis Morissette had somebody had made a joke about somebody mowing the lawn, and they made a parody of one of her songs.
Oh, which one?
Ironic.
It isn't that ironic.
And then so she jumped in.
I love it.
And continued the parody.
Okay.
And so Weird Al jumped in and said, "Hey, stay in your lane."
Oh no! Because he's the parody king.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I get it.
I don't even look at Twitter. But when I saw those names, I was like, "Hey, look at that."
That is funny. You know, Atlanta says she back because she had that. Well, you might not know, but Bridgerton season 2, she had. They used one of her songs as an instrumental, classical instrumental, and
there was music.
Yes, there was lots of music.
I remember in part 1, there was a lot of.
There's a lot of music in 2. I really liked the music in season 2. Well, I like all the music, but they did a good job.
I remember 2.
But they did You Ought to Know, but it's slowed down and it's classical. Oh, it's so great. Oh. So what they ended up doing was the guys that did the classical, I can't think of their name. But it's 2 guys that did it. They did a music video, and she got in and did like a rendition with them. And I was like, okay, look at Atlantis. All right, make it hot again. Make it hot.
Yeah, look at that.
You ought to know. Yes. So, yes, I see her. I see her out there.
Yes, ma'ams.
Yes. So, Martin Lawrence has recently graced the cover of Essence magazine. Yeah. No, Ebony. Sorry, Ebony magazine. My apologies.
I was about to say, is Essence still out?
Yeah, I think it is.
Is
because
Jet
they do
still
the
out?
Essence Festival. They just had it.
Is Jet magazine still out?
That's a good question. That's one of them ones your auntie or something. You go to their house and you go to the bathroom.
It's
they got a little stack in
on
there.
the
You can
coffee
look at them
table. That's
or
right.
on the coffee table.
That's right.
I liked that you had that Jet Beauty of the Week.
That's
Yep.
right. That's right.
They never had no males Jet
I don't
Beauty of the
know.
Week.
You're the only beauty.
They only
of
had
week,
the women.
Stephanie,
They ain't had no
so,
men. I don't appreciate that.
I don't know. That was a sexist remark, man.
I'm just saying, if you're going to do the women.
It was showcasing our beautiful black women, and all you can say
So we can't
is
showcase the beautiful black men?
So you saying the beautiful black women can't have their moment?
They
Is
can
that what you
have
said?
theirs.
Well, then know
but
your
let's
role.
invite them in.
I don't know.
I'll be-
For one time, it wasn't about us.
Really? Well, okay, I'll take that. But so anyway, part of the article, he was saying that he thinks that him and Will got one more in them. Like, we know what happened with the slap, but he was like, we need to do this Bad Boys 4. He's just saying, we got one more. We got one more.
Yeah, I'm
on board.
Will, I don't know.
I know, but he said,
Will
let's
is
still do it.
Falling from grace.
No, it's just the one. He's good. It was just that one moment. We love you, Will.
It's a hell of a moment.
We praying for you.
That's bad when Netflix drop you.
Oh man.
Yeah, because they stock price plummeted it, and then it was like, oh, we don't even need your movie.
Yeah, that is pretty bad.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's pretty bad.
You know what the man should have did to let out? He should have just did Hancock 2.
Do you think there's need for a Hancock 2?
Did you see Hancock 1?
Yeah, I did.
Did
That's
you
what
not?
I'm like. Why do we need a 2?
You didn't like part 1?
I mean, it was the best movie ever.
I don't even know you.
It was all right. It's like his best movie. Whatever. You just go see her tell me that's his best
I ain't
movie.
say it was his best. I mean,
Okay.
it's not Independence Day.
You think? I'm okay.
But it's a drunk superhero. What you doing?
Yeah, he was drunk.
That's right.
Yeah, but I feel like we could get that fourth of that Bad Boy. So I hope it works out.
Yeah,
Come on,
too.
y'all out
Yeah.
there in Hollywood. Y'all know what's up. Y'all know he's still gonna make y'all money.
What did Chris accept the apology?
Now that I don't know.
I know he came out and apologized to Jada recently. But I think if we'll go, if there's well-timed photos with him and Chris Rock like walking together, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I think that'll probably.
I don't know. Is it real? Because
Well,
they be trying to put the wool over our eyes.
It's Hollywood. Is anything real?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that slap was real.
Yeah, that's real.
That slap was real, but
Yes,
yeah.
it was. Mm-hmm. Well, there you go. I don't know, how many people are going to feel about this next part, but
Yeah, Jeff's no longer born.
Bill Cosby just had a birthday. Yeah.
What?
He turned 85.
There
it is. I thought you was.
Go with
Yeah,
the
I thought you were
birthday
gonna.
with the pudding,
Yeah,
and you go with the
Yeah. So yeah, he just turned 85.
All right.
Yes, good old Bill.
Why you looking at her? Why don't do that?
Because
Don't
you
do
know how the
Bill.
people's is. I like now. Look now, I still watch the Cosby Show.
Heck
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie to you, I do. It's hard sometimes to watch it, though, especially when you know certain stuff. You're like, dang, her? Okay, so we're gonna. Alrighty then.
Yeah.
There you go.
No.
I guess that's the same with. Well, I don't know. Let me not. Let's not talk about that.
I had made a mistake and watched something with Raven Simone.
What was it? Newer?
Truly wasn't on purpose. No, it was some kind of biography, and she was just talking about
What was she talking about?
Oh my God! I mean, it's just stuff that I just wouldn't. She was like, and I remember the smell of soul food coming from his trailer. Like, is that traumatizing? I can use some yams right now.
Right, I like soul food.
What are you doing?
I like soul food.
I know, but that's how she was in the trailer. I'm like, well, and
Was
then
she just trying to
her
be
parents
seen?
was just
Want
poor.
to make some money?
I don't know.
Because that don't go with that. I mean, I'm trying to
She was
understand.
being dramatic, from
Oh,
what I
gosh.
saw. Looked like she was getting a sympathy card, but she's rich, so you can do what you want.
That's what we want to put out there. If you're rich, you can do what you want.
Oh no!
Well,
I didn't
that-
put it.
Well, that's what it sounded like.
okay.
That we don't agree with that statement. I'm just saying we don't agree with that. Nobody.
Rich.
Nobody. No, because no one can do what they want.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty. And so also we're staying in the African American realm. So Eddie and his first wife Nicole's daughter just got married. Yes.
Murphy?
Yes. Eddie
Oh,
Murphy.
nice.
Yes, sorry, I
All
didn't say
right,
that
all
part.
right, yeah.
Yes. Their eldest daughter, her name is Bria. She actually married a actor.
Nicole.
Yeah, she's light skinned. She had short hair. They were married for
Oh,
years.
yeah, I remember. Okay.
Yeah, so their eldest daughter just got married.
What?
Yeah, it's just
Nice.
everywhere. I was
All
like,
right.
oh, she married an actor. He's not really known like that, but I knew him from a show. I'm looking at him like, I know you. Aha! Yes, huh? So congrats.
Yeah.
He has quite a bit of children, so that's one down, huh?
Again, when you're rich, you can do what you want.
I don't know if he's neck and neck with Nick Cannon. Oh, speaking of Nick Cannon, I can't let this jewel slip through the fingers. So
I mean,
Nick Cannon just was on something where he was in an interview and he was asked about Mariah Carey. And he was basically like, yeah, she could get it again. Like, that was like a fantasy love. Look, I was like, hold on, you plugging in song names? Song titles? Like, for real. Like, she's like, if it could be the way it was.
he did put a ring on it.
I was like, oh, okay. Because he said ain't nobody else checking for him. That's it. Just Mariah. I was like, okay, Nick. I was like, Mariah, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Now, Mariah got a boo, though. She been with him for a while.
I mean,
Well, he's a nice looking guy, too.
oh, is he? Okay.
I
all
mean,
right.
he don't got Nick Cannon
I'll
kids.
take your word for it. Does he got Nick Cannon money?
I was going to say that at
Okay,
first.
see, there you go.
But you got a lot of it to spread around.
Oh,
now, though. We
okay.
got to spread it around.
I got you. All right.
I thought that was cute, though. I said, okay, Nick. Uh-huh. She probably ain't going to say nothing back, though. Not in the public eye, I'm sure. I'm sure it's not going to be in the public eye. So, anywho.
Nice.
Alrighty.
So, one last. On this day in movie history.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, in 2007, Harry Potter and the
Okay.
Order of the Phoenix was released.
The Order of the Phoenix.
Yes. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes in 2014.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Yes.
Despicable Me 2.
Yeah. Ooh.
It's funny because the Minions are out now.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, that's funny. Yep. They
They
came
be
on
doing
around.
this stuff on purpose. If you pay attention to a lot of those release dates.
Yeah, they're like, ooh, this made us money. Let's get it again.
Right. Let's do it this release it at the
Except
same
for
time.
the Buzz. Did you watch Buzz? That's okay. The Pirates of the Caribbean.
Which one?
the Black Pearl.
The Black Pearl, the first one.
Yes, yes.
Right on time for Johnny Depp's clearing of his name.
Yeah. Did you hear they offered him $300 million to do a series on the
Pirates
Disney?
of the... Take it.
Yeah.
Look, make that money.
Please, Stephanie, please beat me so we go to court. If you're going to beat me to $300 million. Jesus, I think he won. That's
Oh, my
I'll
goodness.
take a couple hits. That's
I
all
think
I'm saying.
Amber's still trying to do something because I saw something where he was clapping back like, nah, chick, just nah. The ruling was right. Give me my money. No,
Right.
pay me.
He don't even need it.
He don't.
Right.
But
he need
I
it.
guess it's the principle. I saw the cutest little video with him and Robert Downey Jr. on it. I was like, I know they was friends. They was hanging out.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You just never know who actors are.
Oh, you
know.
don't.
They both been around a very long time, so it would make sense.
And then there's drugs.
80s.
Right.
Yeah, then there's that.
Yep.
Probably shared some in the room somewhere.
That's
We
right.
don't know.
Got
We
to
wasn't
know.
there. Okay. Hollywood in the 80s.
Yes.
Or Hollywood now.
That's right.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get ready for our first review.
Yes.
Are you ready? It's been a while.
I am ready.
We're hot.
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Rock and roll.
All righty. So we're going to start off with the little series. It's called Obi-Wan
Oh,
Kenobi.
this one little.
Yeah, on the Disney Plus app, you can watch it. All 6 episodes.
That's right. That's
all
right.
6.
So I was not excited because usually if when I feel like they stretching, they reaching, like we just go make some money.
Right, right.
You know there was a Star Wars Christmas special.
Really?
Horrible.
Everybody got to do it. South Park, Family Guy.
That's right. But it's Star Wars. But anyway, but it was. But this series, it shut my mouth. Right. It was good. My God, this series was good. So, starting off with the old, the first episode was all about the old superhero story that never fails. I don't believe in myself, so I lose my powers. I don't know what superhero haven't gone through that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it makes for entertaining TV. But I love the story of the black woman. What was
Okay, so her real name is Moses Ingram,
Okay.
but she was Rava.
Rava. Oh my God, her whole arc. I love the whole redemption arc, but not really. Oh my God,
Right.
She was awesome. So
Yes.
first episode, we see that he's no longer with the Force. And
Yes,
it
so
was just
I
awesome.
definitely saw that. Like, okay, so this is what happens when you're called. So you call, but you try to escape. You can't escape when you call. And then your life is miserable.
That's
Because, he wasn't happy. He was trying to hide.
They keep calling me, man.
Right. They needed him. The newer generation, they needed the older one. We need you to
did.
pour into us, sir.
Yep.
We need you to. And he was trying to escape. I get it. That was, a little potty wine. It went a little ways. It did. I get it.
It did.
Darth
It did.
Vader.
Yep.
But you have to bounce back. You got to get back because
gotta
the
come on
world
back.
needs you, sir.
Yep.
So, yes.
And little Princess Leia, she was.
Wasn't she the most perfect Leia?
She was.
I wish Carrie Fisher was still alive today to see this
see
girl
this.
in this role. The smart mouth, they picked the perfect actress
They did.
to
They really
play
did.
her.
They really did.
When he was like, we could just tell him that I'm your father. Grandfather, maybe. Dig.
Say, clutch my pearls. Yeah, but
And she's like, you're hiding something.
Yeah.
What in the world? How old are you?
right. The dude that they got to play her father.
Yes.
Does this dude just not age?
I know, right?
I'm like, what computer technology?
I know, right?
Did he, or is he drinking? What is he doing?
Now is he drinking?
I got
That
that
would go the other way if he
special
was
elixir.
drinking.
Well, man,
My
this
goodness.
series was fantastic. But Rhea, I was so curious on why she was so intent on
Me
the
too.
first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Like, what did Obi-Wan do to
Right.
her? Like, dang,
Right.
You know her mama? What's
Right,
happening?
You secretly her daddy?
You killed her daddy. You killed her daddy. Right.
You killed my father,
But-
and now you're going to die.
I love female villains. They are, oh
Yes,
my
I
God.
remember
they
Scarlet
they
Witch.
are ruthless. She wanted a promotion, so she killed the person in front of her.
She sure did.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do. Just climb your way
That's how you
to the
do
top,
it.
huh?
That's just step over whatever smoldering bodies you got to.
Well, okay.
But oh my God. What was she called? The Inquisitors. Oh, she could call Little Sister. They kept calling her.
Well, first it was great to see because I know it's Star Wars has been out. The first movie was 1977 to now, and so even though we did have Billy D. Williams, but it was nice to see a lead as a black woman.
Yeah,
I love that. I was like, okay,
yeah, it was.
And
cool.
even Ice Cube's son popping up. I was like, look at you.
Ice Cube's son.
Yes.
He was in there.
I'm finna hit you.
Oh, wait, what? What was he?
Oh my Lord. Okay, so the light-skinned black guy with the mustache that looked just like Ice Cube, that's his son. Just gonna, that's how you feel.
There was
That's
a
how you
guy?
feel. Yes. O'Shea Jackson Jr. Yes, okay.
Oh, I'm about to go rewatch it.
So do you remember when they did the movie about Ice Cube
Yeah.
and the group, which it's escaping me right
NWA?
now. NWA. So what was the name of the movie that they did? You didn't watch the movie on their life? It was so good. I'm
their
so done.
life?
Oh, Jesus.
On
They had a whole movie
All three of them?
about the group.
Oh.
Yes.
Mm.
So he was the son was in there playing him.
Oh.
It was perfect.
Was it?
It was really good. Straight out of Compton. Thank you, Lord.
Okay.
There it is. You've got to watch that. That's a really good movie.
Nah, I'm okay. Doesn't sound like anything's blowing up that I would want to see.
Alrighty then. Well, there's that. It's
Yep,
really good, though.
that's right.
Okay. We weren't doing the podcast then because we would have reviewed it.
Ah, yep.
It wasn't out then. Yes. So, yes, he popped up. Someone else popped up as well. Who did you see? Who did you see?
Is
We
this
know her.
Somebody obscure. I was about to say Anakin Skywalker.
Game of Thrones. Oh, my gosh. You didn't notice her? She got killed.
Oh. Oh, she was helping the Jedi.
Yes!
Yeah.
Illyria or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. What's her
yeah,
name
yeah.
on Game of Thrones? I knew immediately.
Yeah.
Because she was terrible at that show. Killed the girl. I was like, how you gonna kill his daughter? Boy, that's Cersei.
Yeah.
But yes, I was like, okay,
wasn't
I know
Cersei.
you. No, but you
Oh.
know, she was mad at Cersei, so she killed her daughter.
Everybody's mad at her.
Right, yeah, pretty much. The whole world. Yeah, but to
And the
take
writers
an
in the
innocent
final
child's
season.
life. Yeah. Who?
I said in the writers in the final season.
They were mad. I think they loved her because I wouldn't have killed her. She got a cop out to me, her death. She should have died way harsher. Cersei,
A building fell on her.
man, please. She needed to be stabbed, cut. I wanted Arya to kill her. I was like, nah, you done done too much dirt. And you get to die in the arms of your love. No, that's not just. Right.
All right.
Yeah. Well, anyway, and we're back to Obi-Wan.
That's right.
Yes. So,
Was great. I mean, Disney spared no expense. They got all the big names from the movies around there. So when I saw Anakin,
Hayden Christensen. It was nice to see him back.
What is going on around
Yeah.
here? They didn't win, did it? And if you are a Darth Vader fan,
Hold on. Did you notice his voice this time?
Who?
James Earl Jones.
Oh yeah, I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I was like, Sean better know. He has been using his voice for Darth Vader since the beginning.
That wasn't James Earl Jones.
Yes, it was.
In this?
Yes.
In this?
Was Darth Vader's voice again. No, James is still alive. You take that back.
I didn't know. I thought it was.
Nonsense. No.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still yet living.
Well, there you go. Well, I'm glad he reprised his role.
Yes, I'm happy. I like when they're able to do stuff like that.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
me
actors
too.
are still alive and all that.
God, that was. Oh my God.
I mean,
the
it's
series
so
was good.
infamous. But that's
Yeah.
the only voice we know is Darth Vader. I mean, what would they do? Don't die on this. Okay.
But that season, the episode, so Darth Vader is just like incest with is that the right word? Ain't the right word? Is in what's the N word when you really want something?
Well, you really want something?
He really wants the Obi-Wan and then I'm starting. I'm like putting it together. Like, okay, is that why Rhea wants Obi-Wan? Because he wants Obi-Wan?
Right.
And then that I think it was episode 5 or something like that. But when they trapped them in the cave, oh my god,
Yeah, that was.
Oh, that was so good to me.
That was good. I was like, I mean, you feel like they gonna get out, but it's just interesting to watch how. Cause I was like, no, y'all trapped. It's way more of them. Y'all got kids in here. Y'all ain't finna win. And then when it comes down to that death and life thing, because it's a prequel, you like, well, Darth Vader dies much later, so does Obi-Wan. So it's like, they not gonna
just
die.
sit back and enjoy the ride.
But then the Rava or whatever her name is, Rhea, her. Like I've never seen her before, so then I'm like, well, she could die because I've never heard of her before this. We don't know you like that.
Right. But just that scene where Darth Vader, when the ship was flying away and he caught it.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God!
I was like, I didn't know the Force was that strong.
The Force is strong.
Yes, it is. I was like, wow. Yeah, that was good. Mm-hmm. That was good.
Really good. And then Rhea, she wasn't even quiet trying to kill Darth Vader. I mean, come on, baby, come on.
I was looking though. I was like, really?
Vader, what are you doing?
Right? What are you doing? That was not the way. No, I was like, you was not finna win.
No,
I was surprised you survived. Really,
right?
That was a blessing.
Standing behind a rock and shoot.
Right?
Come up with no sword with Darth Vader. He just ripped a spaceship up the earth.
Exactly.
What are you doing? Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Catch him when he sleep.
So I liked how they, of course, showed the scene before, the Star Wars movies. Because I'm not going to lie, it took me a little minute to get into the show. I kept hearing it was good, but I didn't know where we were. So once I realized the timeline, I was excited. I was like, oh, little Leia, little Luke.
Right.
Even though they focus more on Leia than Luke. But I mean, I could see Leia had more personality. Even if you look at the movies, Luke was kind of,
But every movie is focused on Luke. So I thought it was a breath of fresh air. Luke, you stay on that planet. You go on. Come on, Leia. Let's go and do this.
Well, I feel like one season is not enough.
Yeah,
is what I'm pretty much saying. Like, I need to bring back a second season. I need some more filler.
Second season?
Yeah,
How?
that was it.
How?
I mean, we could go more into the story of Rava.
Right.
We could, do something with Luke. I mean, he ain't had no words. They paid him a lot for saying nothing.
Dang right.
I mean, they could do something.
Yep.
They're pretty imaginative. Okay. They could do something. Yeah. But I just feel like they could do another season.
Okay, well there you go. And then here comes the Mandalorian.
Right.
Give you a feeling, but
yeah.
I was looking for Yoda.
Yes.
No Yoda pop up.
No, baby,
but that's okay.
No
but
baby Yoda,
but
Liam
Neeson popped up at the end.
He
did.
Like,
what is going on? Disney?
Yeah, I like
Y'all
Liam.
Just handing out checks.
Yep.
He didn't even have to be their own set. Y'all just hologramming people in and paying.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah,
it was good to see all the old faces and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So the consistency I feel like was there. The carrying on of the finishing up of more of the sentence.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate. You don't be having me I'm like, wait a minute, when this happened? So,
right.
But I did actually like, because I wasn't expecting it. I felt like eventually she was going to come to the other side and be good. But I didn't know how, Rava. But that twist with Darth Vader and she was a kid and really her whole plan was really to take him out. I didn't see that coming. I was like, oh, this is good.
Right.
Okay.
The scene when he was killing the Jedi kids. I'm like, hey, y'all ain't gonna fade to black or nothing. Just gonna have them striking children down. What is going on? Yeah.
Right, and it's Disney.
You're right. That's right.
Somebody got paid a lot of money.
Money. Oh, man, it was. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I did. I would go back and watch it.
Yeah,
I would. But they really. We said this before. They really developed to me Leia's character. Like you can see the little leader emerging and everything.
The rebel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the princess.
The other thing that's a really enjoying to watch is if you go back and you look at these characters back when their movies were out. versus the technology that we got now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's so much. It's just like, wow, he's just taking those characters to the future. You know, it's
Right.
Just, it's wild. Because I enjoyed all the special effects. And
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that
on
was,
this one.
oh my goodness. Rava's, I don't know all what she got going on, but that chick is bad. She was flipping and flying. I was like, whoa,
Yep.
okay.
She was ruthless.
Yes.
Loved her.
Yes. Now, I'm not sure. I believe there's another Star Wars film coming.
Film?
I think so, because I was sad when Carrie Fisher died. Because I was like, no, we just got the movies back. But I think
Well, they just
there
finished
is.
the trilogy. They finished do another one?
I thought
They
so.
usually wait a couple years.
I'm going to have to look it up.
Wait
Well, I
to
mean,
the next
eventually.
generation.
Right. I thought that plug was out there, but
Yeah.
yeah, Star
Well-
Wars is out there popping like Marvel. So
I know the Disney was supposed to have another spinoff of something Star Wars.
Series.
Yeah.
That probably makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wonder if they really, I wonder the revenue these series are bringing.
Right.
Because they are, I mean, first it was the, smaller characters that were doing them, but they, now the big actors and things like that are doing these series now. So I'm like,
I feel like the people after COVID, the people feel like we need to get our money. We can get our money. I mean, really, they
that's
probably
right.
looking like,
yeah,
what?
You want this series? That's
Probably
cool.
2
That's
years, 10 years ago, I would have said no, but now, which I get it. I'm like, give me the money, show me the money.
Cool. Right.
So, what would be your got to see it GTS
Oh, I'm
score?
a 10 all the way.
10
Oh, yeah, all the way. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
going to go back and watch it tonight.
Oh.
I got an extra 5 hours. I'm just going in.
An
click on
extra
in.
5. Well, that's something. I would give it about an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, about an 8.
Okay.
But yeah, I would definitely. It's some things I'm sure I missed. I would go back and watch.
Well, good. There you go.
Alrighty. So next on the agenda. Well, you said his name earlier, so it'd be befitting if we went ahead and there you go. Good old Elvis. Elvis, his newest Elvis movie,
Elvis!
which there have been quite a few made,
Question.
but I can appreciate this one was a little different.
How many black people was in there when you was in the theater?
Not me.
I enjoyed it.
But
When
I understand why.
I walked in. It was
I
just-
understand why it
people
was
were
just me.
looking at me like,
I know. I did feel that. Right. I felt that way too, but I wanted to say I got a podcast. That's the only reason I'm here. But actually, I like Elvis. Like, there were some movies that I still like. Viva Las Vegas. I love Viva Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I just watched it. It's on HBO Max right now. You can stream it.
that's right. That's right.
But I hope we're gonna talk about it now. But we should go see it because this is the first time I've seen them do what they've done, and I was happy about it because I was just talking to my little god sis, and she's like, "Nah, I don't want to see it because they ain't gonna tell the truth." I was like, "Hold on, I get it."
Yes.
But this movie, they actually showed, and I was like, "Well, it's about time.
about time.
It's about freaking time."
Yep.
I mean, you had Big Mama Thornton and her singing Hound Dog, and then him coming out with Hound Dog, and then I didn't even know that him
now
and what's her
Doja
name
Cat
was
is doing
best
Hound
friends.
Dog.
Is she? I don't know how I feel about
funny
that. I'm
how
sure
time
she's
goes.
gonna make it. I'm sure she's gonna make it Doja Cat style, but that's
Oh, no,
interesting.
she's already done it.
Oh, she's already.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
if we
yeah.
could play that now.
Yeah.
I'll let's do it later.
There you go.
But I didn't know that him and BB King
like Doja
were
Cat?
close. I like some of her songs. Yeah. What's that song? And people were skating too in the TikToks.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
you
know,
know what I'm
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Elvis. So,
But yeah, I didn't know that him and BB King. Oh my gosh, I loved how they showed him in the black community.
Yeah.
Because that's how he grew up. And he was right at home. Because obviously that's where the man got his flavor from. I mean, come on.
so this is the first time that they depicted first let me start. I like that they really gave us the story from somebody else's point of view.
Yes.
Than Elvis.
Yep. Me too.
And comes out that guy was the villain in Elvis's life.
Right. I had no idea.
I looked it up afterwards. He really did
Yeah.
steal from Elvis.
Yeah. I never knew.
Yep. And but what I also liked about it was it's the first time it was admitted
Yes.
that he was essentially influenced by black
Black
culture.
culture.
Oh my God!
Of course.
Yeah, it was definitely influenced by black culture.
Well,
but
you know,
you made a comment. So the reason I asked you, and I'm gonna get controversial now. The reason I asked you how many black people were in the theater is because some of my my peoples that was around, in that era, they won't go see it because they claim he was a racist.
I heard that.
Yeah.
I heard that. Mm-hmm.
And when I looked it up, there's so many conflicting.
Right.
Oh my God, so much. He was in the black church.
Yeah.
But
which they showed in the movie.
He also made a comment: a black person can't do something but shine my shoes. And it's like, what was he? You know what I mean?
I know.
Yeah. What was he?
If we look at this movie, it looked like he didn't have any problems with black people. Matter of fact, I read something where he helped out somebody. It was a black person that was down and out, and he did something for him, like some money or something.
Really?
I can't remember everything about it, but I would like to think that it was like the movie that was just depicted. Mm-hmm. His dad went to jail. And so it was just him and his mom. And so they didn't have any money. Right. And so they had to go to an area where it was predominantly black. Yep. And so he grew up around that. And then he was, influenced by the black church, And then, because, the way that they showed everything, like the Big Mama Thornton song and everything. It just makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Just, especially when you look at his career.
Right.
Which I feel like, let's just be real. Back in that time, in that era, they didn't want to highlight us at all because we can see because they was trying to shut him down, talking about he wiggling them black hips.
And that's why old Little Richard went to his grave talking about everything else. No, he learned from me, honey.
And I'm so glad that he was in the movie.
Yeah, he was in the movie. So I was like, okay.
And unfortunately, I know it's hard to look at that because a lot of people say, "Oh man," because all these black artists were better. Yeah, I'm sure we were, but in that time, he was the only one because of his skin color that could be like that.
That's
during
right.
that. Unfortunately, we've grown leaps and bounds.
Mm-hmm.
We'll always
since
have
then.
more, since then. We'll always have more room for growth, obviously, with
We're not
everything
known
going
as the
on.
Negro anymore.
Right. Well, I don't know. Some places we may be, but we're able to do a lot more now. We can be artists. We can do these things that we couldn't do back then.
Yeah.
So in one sense, it's like, if he hadn't sang Hound Dog, we would have never heard the song. Mm-hmm. It was just like that then.
Very true.
Yeah.
Now, it was two parts of the movie that I don't like.
Oh, gosh.
One,
I wonder if it's what it was for me.
I hated the chemistry with him and his mama.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all are going, I don't know what angle y'all.
Right.
Because when
it was weird.
When he was kissing her and the way she was looking, I'm like, what is happening?
Yeah, that was kind of weird. I ain't like that either.
Stop it, please. I don't want to see it.
I got that he was a mama's boy, but yet what I did notice.
I'm a mama's boy, but
I know. But I'm with you. It was a little borderline, but it was crazy how when she died and bam, you would listen Lisa Marie. Like there was like no, it was almost like she was there to fill that void.
Right.
She was there. Mm-hmm. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. Y'all can say what you want, but I love Viva Las Vegas, and I really wish that Elvis and what's her name, the actress, had got together in real life. But I heard that they became really close friends afterwards. I cannot think of her name right now. The redhead actress. She was
that
like
narrows it down.
You know what? While we're on here, I'm just gonna look it up because I can't think of. But Anne Margaret, and so because I'm watching this film and I'm like, man, you guys have some chemistry or whatnot. But okay, there's a few things happening. So because both of them he married Lisa Marie and passed on, and then she married somebody else and then was married to him for years until his death.
Okay.
But before then, they did this movie, but I think he had met Lisa Marie, just looking at the timeline, he had met Lisa Marie already. Even though she was young, I don't want to even get into that, how she was 14, but then they had 8 years when they knew each other, and then he got married to her. But anyway, I'm just going to act like didn't happen until she came of age. That's how I'm going to put it in my mind. But I did find out.
Crazy times.
Right. That that's why I said she was there.
Yeah.
But they had a really close relationship to the point that every time Anne Margaret opened up a show in Vegas, he would send her flowers up until his death.
Wow.
So, you know,
awesome.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
and y'all was the same age.
Yeah.
Who knew what could have happened?
Right.
Or whatnot. But then I heard also she wrote an autobiography, and in there she put, you know, that something had happened.
Uh-oh.
See, I was like, I knew it. I knew something happened. See, I can't try to fool me.
Y'all too close.
Right.
You're too close.
But yeah. But anyway.
Right. But it wasn't about the music. It was about the Colonel.
Yes.
And this man, now I would consider myself a hustler. You know, the Lord has gifted me with many a gift.
Many a gift.
That can bring in income.
I can see you being a manager, though. I can see you. Some artists.
I can.
Too bad I'm not one. Dang.
But that man there needs a crown. He didn't swindled his way into the country.
Right.
He even created a name.
Right. He wasn't even a real life colonel.
He didn't got to the music industry and managed the biggest music name of all time. I'm like, my God.
Well, look at what he was doing before, circus acts.
Yeah.
Did you notice how they were doing that with, like, some of it was kind of annoying, but I got what they were doing. Like some of the shooting. I was like, this feels like we're in the circus. Like almost the whole movie. I was like,
Right.
okay, that was a creative approach. I
Right.
guess. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he saw the jing, 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 and immediately was like, I'm gonna find this young man. He saw it.
Tom Hanks is, man.
Oh my gosh, he's the man.
That man, acting ability is.
That he was almost unrecognizable.
Yeah.
Because I was really disliking him, and I was like, dang, that's Tom Hanks. Let me go back and watch Big. Let me go watch Big. Yeah.
And you don't know the real thing, but the way that the story looked, it looked like he killed Elvis. Because Elvis was ready to go see the world.
Because he had a heart attack or something. It was his heart.
Stopped him.
He couldn't take it.
Yeah.
He was ready.
Like, man.
I feel sad. I was like, dang, I never felt bad for Elvis like this before. I didn't know Elvis.
It was a whole.
I'm so sorry.
So black people's.
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
a black
people's.
representative.
Yes.
Go see the movie.
Yeah.
Just let go. Bygones be bygones.
Right. I'm gonna tell
go
my
see
God
the
sis
movie.
too. You should go see it.
It's more black icons in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Depicted in a good light.
Yeah, good light.
Yeah, nobody was getting arrested. You know,
Right.
When you see movies from that time,
Well, Elvis got arrested.
Nobody black. When you see movies from that time era, either we getting put in cop cars, a water hose getting turned on us, or dogs chasing us. But in this one,
Or getting lynched.
Yeah,
well.
but in this one, you know, you see us bringing in the Lord.
Yeah.
You see us with the
Gifts and
musical
talents.
talent. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Yeah, it was. You don't see anything black negative in there. But
And
that's the second thing I was going to tell you I hated about the movie. And it's not just this movie. I hate any movie of old Southern blacks when we was in shacks. And when we in the juke joint.
Well, we had Color Purple.
And the way that they dance.
Yeah, that's how we did though.
No.
We didn't dance.
Do you
like
remember
that.
the way they did?
Wait, what do you say? What dance like
do
what?
you remember?
Dance
I
like what?
I thought she was getting pregnant right there. And I'm like, why do we always got to dance like that?
Oh yeah. Hold on, wait a minute though.
Why is she glistening?
Dirty dancing. That was a thing. That wasn't even the culture thing. It was just
Every
Now hold on. Our culture has always been like that. Just think back to growing up when we was at the Palace and Saints. Y'all ready? Yeah. I ain't got nothing to say.
Don't you be reminiscing over here. But,
No. Those days are gone.
You in your casino life. Anyway, go see the movie. It was a good.
Yeah.
It was a surprise.
I was very surprised. I'm not gonna
110%,
lie. I'm trying to see the first thing I saw. I think was when he would move to the neighborhood and he was surrounded. But I was like, "What? There ain't nobody ever said that.
Right?
Ain't nobody told me nothing.
Nothing.
But like I said again, it's because of the culture thing, and it's like, now we don't want to put them in a good light.
Yep.
Yeah. So I can appreciate that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that was kind of it. Yeah. I think I would watch it again. I would watch it again.
Yeah, I'd watch it again. Yeah.
Oh, Austin Butler, I think he did an awesome job. He's the guy that played Elvis. I think I mean, down to the voice. I was like, okay, he didn't come to play.
No, he didn't.
No, he did not.
He didn't.
Yeah, so that was cool.
And I like the real reaction because I can just imagine if I'm on stage performing and panties are being thrown at me,
Oh my gosh.
my reaction to be the same as his was just,
The first time, right? The first time.
Right.
But that's funny. That's how it used to be back then, though. Like if I, listen to my mom tell stories, not her, but other women. But back
Mother
then,
Sherry.
not Mother Sherry. But but then if we just think about that movie, The Five Heartbeats, they was the same thing. The women with those, they underwears on the stage.
Me or concerns me. Did they bring an extra pair in the purse just in case they was enjoying the performance?
No, they just commando.
Just in the middle.
The rest of the night.
The 50s was a crazy time.
Yes, it was, but it was
like
it was
it.
crazy though as they're depicting it though, because they would be, you could just see it just got on it.
Oh my God, yes.
I was like,
Ooh.
the guys was getting mad.
Right.
I was like, someone write about this. I know someone write about this, but it happened.
Yep.
I mean, that's what was going on.
It is,
So what would you give a GTS score?
Oh, I give this a 9.
Okay.
It was a good movie.
I think I'd second that. Elaine.
Yeah.
Yes, you should definitely see it.
Black folk, forgive.
Yes.
Go watch it. I'm telling
Yes,
you.
forgive.
It is not what you think.
Unforgiveness is no good for nobody.
That's right. Not
All
what you
right.
think.
Get
Not
rid of
what you
that
think.
bitterness.
That's right.
Open your minds.
That's right.
All right. All right. So, yeah. It's time for our finale. that didn't work for you?
I like it. It's cool. Come on. All right, what you
Thunder.
got?
Thunder. Lightning and thunder. No, it's time for Thor Love and Thunder. I've been waiting on this movie for so long.
Yes.
Thank you, COVID.
It was
No.
That's right. What'd you think about it?
Oh my goodness. So
Uh-oh.
first I was already excited because Natalie Portman was back.
Yep.
I'm a fan of Natalie Portman.
Yep.
I think she's an awesome actress. And I like her and Thor's chemistry.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Yes.
Chris Hemsworth.
Yep.
Yes, they have good chemistry. Oh my goodness. Okay, where do we start? Well,
So
yeah.
Gore, the God Butcher, his whole beginning. I mean, at the beginning of the movie,
Yes.
I'm like, they didn't take long to introduce him. It wasn't no old big story.
Christian Bale.
wasn't
Yes.
wasn't no whole big, the villain. It
Yeah,
wasn't no whole big
Batman? You know that was Batman, right?
do, I
Oh,
do.
okay. I'm finna say. I know
no
you
big
know who
arc.
that is.
It was like the gods, you're laughing at me. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
Okay,
Look
so
at that.
he is somebody that's in the comics.
Oh God.
Okay,
yeah.
I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
say.
Yeah.
That was interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so they did open that up. You saw all of this. You know what? I remember what you
In the
said
comics,
about.
though, he had a son, not a daughter.
Okay, I was finna bring that up about the daughter, but I thought of you when I was watching it because I was like, man, they should have brought this out on Father's Day, like they brought out, the
The best Mother's Day movie
Doctor
ever.
Strange. I'm just saying because y'all didn't went from mother, now you're dealing with a dad, and pretty much that was the repercussions
right.
of everything.
Yep.
Because he lost and the gods wouldn't help.
That's
I was
right.
like, dang.
Yep,
Well,
yep.
there she go.
But so after the one piece I did not like was after. I'm a huge fan of the Guardians.
Yes.
I love their chemistry.
I didn't even know they were going to be in there.
Yeah, what you remember at the end of Endgame? He left with them.
No, you know how long it's been since I've seen that. But now that you've said it, I mean, I know it was connected.
Yeah,
I did know that,
yeah.
but I was just like, oh my gosh, I love y'all.
And there was a comic called As Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh boy.
Thor was
oh,
with them for a while.
Asgard.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But I just wish they would have had more interaction because Chris Pratt and Batista and
Yes.
Rocket is just they
It's
banter
great.
is just hilarious.
Yes.
But they didn't. It was more just Chris Pratt,
Right.
doing his thing.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's my only gripe about the movie. I wish it was more with the Guardians, but it was so funny the way they left him.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
He was still trying to say bye. They was up.
I was like, y'all not on the same page. They ready to go and you still lingering.
Right.
That was funny. I mean, I will say I loved Chris Hemsworth's comedy throughout the entire film. It was fantastic.
Yep.
Especially how it opened up and you see him. You're like, oh, okay, this dude's straight chilling. And then all of a sudden, I'm ready. He takes off and he goes. And of course, I loved the rock music throughout the whole movie. The 80s rock. I was like, Yes, y'all better play it. Yes, that was fantastic.
It was a great ride, I tell you, and it was very true to the comics. Only part, well, actually, that was true too. Natalie Portman, her character did die in the comics.
I was sad.
In the comics, she came back. Thor found her. So I was wondering about that at the end.
She's gonna come back.
You saw both endings, right? After scenes.
I said I got tired, so I said Shauna. Shauna tell me I saw the first one, but then I'm like, what in the heck? I was ready to go. I said I'll ask Shauna about the second one because I saw the one. Well, we can wait. I don't want to jump too far.
We'll get there.
But okay, so oh my gosh, so. Of course, I'm watching. I'm like, Natalie got cancer? Oh, say it isn't so. Okay, so we see that. And then she goes to Asgard. I loved how they showed that scene of the new Asgard with Valeria. I love that actress. I was like, okay. So it looked... Valkyrie. Yes. Yes, Valkyrie. And
when she did the Old Spice commercial.
That was hilarious.
Oh, my God. I was rolling.
Yes. I loved... Oh, my gosh. And Matt Damon having a cameo. In that play. I said, I can't. This is hilarious. Yes, I didn't know that was going to be there, so I love that scene.
You know that's a running joke.
It is.
Because it was in Ragnarok, too.
Oh.
You remember? They did the You did watch that one?
No, I didn't watch that one.
With Hela?
His sister. I know what happened.
What do you mean you didn't watch it?
I never watched it.
I
don't know. I just never watched that one. Sorry. I don't know how that one's escaped me. I've literally seen every other Marvel movie.
Guess we're doing that next week.
Yeah. No, we're not. But I might watch it tonight now.
You should. Well, yeah.
Yes.
So, anyway,
but,
that's a running joke.
Okay.
Yeah, that those cameos was funny too.
Yeah, that was. I was not expecting that.
No.
So when Natalie, she gets the cancer, and then oh my gosh, the scene where Thor is out there. He comes to Asgard, and he's out there fighting and everything. And he's like, "Who's that over there?"
Right. Yeah. Well, he sees Mjolnir, and he's like, "Hey."
Right. When he first sees who it is, oh my gosh, that was so priceless that moment. And she's like, "Oh, hello."
Right.
Like, what is happening? Oh, it was fantastic.
They say the heart don't break even.
No, it doesn't. Oh my gosh, that was great.
So it was the two relationships. So it was him with Natalie.
Yes.
And then it was him with Mjolnir.
Yes, Mjolnir.
And when he was talking to the hammer, and his axe.
Oh my gosh.
His axe popped up.
That was hilarious. Like the axe is jealous.
Oh my God.
It's like, don't worry about that. That didn't mean nothing.
It only mean nothing.
It don't mean nothing.
Oh, that was so funny.
That was funny.
Oh my God.
Oh.
But you got you had that whole dynamic. And Christian Bale played a really good bad guy.
He did.
It was like he was kind of crazy because it was one scene he was like, kind of talking, saying the next thing he back, nutty.
Right.
But I also love how they shot the scene when they went to the Netherrealm.
The black and white place.
Oh my God. Yes, they the way they shot that, it was just because it wasn't like it was just black and white. Because whenever their weapons got rainbow,
yeah,
you would see it. But the way they shot that,
yeah,
was like, wow,
that was good.
Yeah, that was very awesome.
I was a little scared for a moment though. I was like, oh, I don't think y'all gonna make it. When he had him in there in the thing, I was like, eee.
Yeah.
But they made it out and everything. But
they did make it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was really really good. And so the
I'm about to say you're gonna bring up when he went to see Zeus because that was fantastic.
I was. So,
first of all, I didn't know that was going to be my boy.
Who?
Gladiator.
Russell
Crowe.
I didn't either.
I was like, is that Russell Crowe and Zeus? Oh my goodness!
Right.
It was just great.
It's good though because it's gonna be a. It's gonna be. Well, we'll get.
Well,
to that.
yeah.
Is that the cutscene you saw?
I saw that.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, but that one. So when Stephanie we don't let the kids see the movies until we see them first.
Okay.
So she was like, Sean, what can the kids see it? I said, yeah, it was just something about an orgy in there. She was like, what?
Yeah.
They just mentioned it.
Yeah, they didn't show
Kids
it.
won't know. Kids won't know.
Right.
And I said, oh yeah, Thor was naked.
Right, but we didn't see it.
Yeah.
We didn't get to faint.
Right.
I didn't get to faint like the women did.
That's right. That's right.
Oh.
So anyway, but yeah, that whole scene was great as well. And the final fight. Oh, when he infused the children with the power of Thor.
So that scene there reminded me, I used to be a Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan. So that scene, did you watch Buffy?
I did.
Okay, so the very last episode, the very last season was probably the best season to me. It was great. But that last episode when Buffy had to take that axe that was only for a Slayer, and she had to use Willow, had to use some power to take basically Buffy's power and put it to the axe to just fuse out to everybody. That's what that reminded me of.
Really?
And I was like, yes.
Yes. All right.
Team! It was fantastic.
All right,
I love that scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Yes.
But at the end when Gore was dying,
Oh, it was kind of sad. Felt a little bad for him.
when he brought his daughter back, and I was like, oh man.
I was hoping they'd bring Natalie back. I'm not
That's
gonna
what
lie.
I was thinking.
I was like, well, we got to bring her back. I mean, I know she a kid, but what
how many
purpose
wishes can we make her?
I know.
I'm thinking he's finna go because you remember
Yeah.
Zeus had said, "Don't worry, he can't get to this person."
Yeah.
Like he's gonna wish that all the gods are
Eternity.
dead. Yeah, to wish all the gods were dead. But he that wasn't even his goal.
Right. He wanted to
wasn't
bring
trying
his daughter
Yeah, he
back.
wanted to bring his daughter back. So,
But why couldn't more than one person have a wish?
why couldn't we?
More than one person have a wish.
That's what I was thinking.
Like Thor couldn't go over there and say, "Hey, I want my gal to stay
We
alive."
don't need that cancer. Go on.
But then
We
when
don't
she's
need
right,
it.
but
Yeah.
then when she was like, "She won't be alone," I was like, "She finna die." Why y'all bring her back just to kill her?
That's right. That's right.
But
That's
I did.
right.
I actually when they finally showed the Love and Thunder at the end, it was not. I was thinking them two Love and Thunder.
No,
So that
yeah.
was. I was like, oh, okay, I get it.
And that's Chris Hemsworth's daughter.
In real life.
That's his actual daughter.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Oh,
Yep,
that's so
yep.
sweet.
Yeah, that is cool.
Aw.
Make sure everybody in the family get a check.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
That's real love.
there you go. Setting you up for your future.
That's right. That's right. Real love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inheritance.
And it was so funny to me at the end when he gave the little girl Stormbreaker and he took Millionaire. Just that shot. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Well, I guess, it was good to see Valkyrie survived. I wasn't so sure because I was like, is she going to
Yeah.
survive? But
Yeah.
she made it through.
She did,
Tessa
yeah.
Thompson, I like her.
I
She's,
do too.
she's in the Creed movie, so if you get a chance to watch Creed, okay.
Yep.
Continuation of Rocky.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, no, really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
it's
watch
another one
that.
coming. It's a
You
third one
call
coming.
me, let me know when you
But
watch the
there's
Ragnarok.
There's
and
action. I'll watch Ragnarok.
All right, cool.
Yeah, but
Oh.
there's action. There's fighting.
Oh.
It's boxing. Did you? I should have asked. Did you like Rocky at all? Any of them?
A little slow for me.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to pick it up because the third Creed is coming, and
All
the
right.
people's is gonna want us because they gonna watch it.
All right, fine.
So get on in there.
All right. So now let's go to comic book land.
Okay.
So comic book land. So Jane Foster did die. There's a whole comic.
She was Jane Fonda and Jane.
She was.
She was all these actresses.
She died in the comic, but Thor brought her consciousness back, which they I wonder if they're going to do because
Wait.
the second end credit scene
Okay.
was her
It was her.
in Valhalla with Hamdel.
Okay. Was she herself, or was
Yeah,
her
yeah,
consciousness in
no.
another body?
No, it was a
Because I
spirit.
was like, oh gosh,
Did
what
you
they
hear me
gonna
say
do?
Hamdel?
Who's
The
Hamdel?
one with the eyes,
Oh,
the black guy.
some of these names I don't be remembering.
The
The black guy? It was Idris Elba.
Idris Elba.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
Idris. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, so she was with them, and then yeah. So so that's that reminded him like I wonder if they're gonna put that in there.
I wonder if it's on YouTube. I'm gonna go watch it after
Yeah,
this.
but the first end credit.
Yes.
So something with copyrights has ended with the character Hercules. I don't know what it was, but I saw it on the news. And I was looking up on the news. And so I guess Marvel jumped right up on that because in the Thor, in his comics, him and Hercules was always into it. I mean,
Right.
always.
Right.
And when Zeus said that people will believe again once they see Thor fall from the sky, and he told Hercules to go get him.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So that now I think that's where the series is going next, where they're gonna have kind of the old gods versus the new ones.
That should be interesting. Now, what I did do, once I saw Hercules pop up in that scene, I was like, hold on, let me go look. So I don't see anything with Hercules coming. Actually, I don't see anything coming with him or Russell Crowe. So I don't know if something is on IMDb. Like I looked, you can see future projects. I don't know what they gonna do with that. But who is the guy playing Hercules? I was like, who is this?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah. So anywho, okay, so that was that, and then you said the second scene. I got you, but I was like, okay, I like that. I was like, okay, Russell Crowe, you finna be in the Marvel universe like permanently? You gonna do some stuff with us?
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. With us, look with us.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Once again, true to the comics.
Yes.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yes.
Thoroughly
Okay, good
enjoyed it.
stuff.
Yep.
Good stuff. All right, GTS score.
10.5.
10.5.
Uh-huh.
All righty
I got to
then.
make up the score you finna give.
You don't know what I'm going to give. I thought it was a twinge too long, but other than that, I would give it like a 8.5. Just a twinge.
What was too long?
It was just a twinge too long.
You forced
These
me
movies.
to watch the tree, forgotten tree, something tree.
What tree?
Old tree,
I don't know.
hanging tree.
The hanging tree.
You don't remember that old black movie you made me watch?
When you said that, I immediately went to what's the movie
Hanging
series?
fruit.
No, she was a hanging tree. She was singing it. Oh Lord, the trilogy series movies with the whistle. I can't whistle.
Oh, yeah. Good job. There you go.
The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games.
That was not the whistle.
But then she was singing a song, Hanging Tree.
No,
yeah.
no.
I was like, what hanging tree? You talking about the movie with Cicely Tyson because
Yes.
she had passed and she had gotten an award for that movie and we wanted to, acknowledge that? You talking about that movie?
Was she in the movie?
Yes.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was.
was
That's
she in the
why
movie?
we did it, because she had just passed away. I'm going to need you to keep up.
Cicely Tyson was not in the movie, was she?
Yes,
Oh,
she
at the
was. No, the whole movie, she was like the star in the movie. It was one of her first movies, big movies, and she got like an Academy Award or something.
Not
Nomination.
that one. Not that one. The one that.
You talking about Billie Holiday?
Yes. I need you to remember.
It was the same era.
Your torture tactics.
That was a hot topic then. We had to watch it. Everybody was talking about it.
Whatever.
She got nominated too.
Fine.
All right. Anywho, so now we're going to do some coming soon. So I got a few things that I'm hearing out there in the land. I've read or seen. And I'm pretty excited about some of it. Okay. So we got a couple reboots coming.
Ooh.
They're rebooting The Munsters, the TV show. Yeah.
As a movie or a TV show?
Series. Okay. Now we're also getting ready for the Rings of Power.
I like the most.
From Lord of the
next
Rings.
month,
That's a
isn't
prequel. Yes, it's coming out September 2nd.
Oh, that's not next.
But it's coming soon.
Okay.
We'll definitely be reviewing that, just so you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this one here, I was quite surprised. I'm like, I wonder what they're going to do. But with all the technology we've got now, this could be good. Quantum Leap is being rebooted.
Oh wow.
Now, I was a fan of Quantum Leap.
Okay,
I just loved the whole premise of everything. Oh, that was a great show.
It was a good show.
Okay. And then finally, you probably already know this one. So they're doing a Jon Snow spinoff for Game of Thrones. Back with Kit Harington.
No.
Yes, I'm so excited. If you could get my reaction. Really?
No.
You're not happy?
He knows nothing.
I thought you would be happy.
No, I'm not
with
happy.
me.
Game of Thrones has toned their draws with me.
But see, this is a way for them to rebuild. To
Redo that final season.
Well, maybe this is their way of doing that.
All right.
I mean, we ain't gonna have all the other characters there, but hopefully they'll bring back, some of the ones that were still alive.
Because he it ended with him coming back to life, and they never really explained what happened there.
With some stuff that wasn't,
Yeah, but why did he come back to life?
because he's Jon Snow.
He didn't keep sleeping with his auntie. He made a dragon burn up a throne. And at the movie, at all he's been through, he just walked away in the forest.
Well, see,
So,
now we get to
I'm
get
very
explanation for all of
curious.
that.
Okay, there you go. All right.
I hope
Well, we'll
that
see.
they do something with it. Yeah, so I actually was quite excited. Of
right.
course, I was like, oh, Beasley, paycheck.
That's very true.
But, I was just, Game of Thrones was such a big show, I feel a void. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yes.
So I'm excited. There's
Well,
no
all right.
dates or anything released, but yes. Somebody at work actually told me that because they know me.
Oh.
I was like, what? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Okay. So, yeah.
Nice.
Yes. So once again, if you're not subscribed or following us, go ahead and get on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, pretty much anywhere you get your podcasts. We are there. We're on YouTube as well if you'd like to watch us. I'm telling you, it's quite different listening versus watching. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm not even trying to toot our own horn. I'm just trying to tell you. Find out for yourself. And yeah, while you're on YouTube watching, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you'd like to be on a guest on the show or, let us know something. Email us at whatyourtakemedia@gmail.com. And we're on social media under What's Your Take Media.
That's right.
All right.
Yep.
You got anything else?
Nope.
All righty. So I have been your host, Sarah Rosina, joined by my co-host.
The good brother telling black people to go see Elvis.
Yes. And we are signing off.